Hello everybody. It's Pizza Lover 346 here. I made it back. I ended up opening the cannon as a safety strat and dying more than I...
Mamma mia!
Things are good. Things are okay. Everything's going according to plan. Exactly. This is just how I drew it up. These are my calculations. You can see the work. This is actually frame perfect. It's RNG manipulation. I've been doing a bit this whole time about being frustrated. Fooled you? No, I'm just genuinely frustrated. Having a very hard time with this for some reason. This star has never been particularly difficult for me, and then all of a sudden, it's a cursed one. Yes, the cannon's open as far as I know, unless it closed because I died. I don't know. The time I opened it was the time that I failed to slide the way you just saw me do, and so I immediately had to use it, and that's how I got up in here before starting recording, thinking that I'd start in here, triumphantly grab my star, and things would be good. Joke's on me. Maybe I can just make this. Welcome to the series. Are you having fun? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying yourself? I'm sorry. I'm just I feel like I'm going insane. Like, I really do. I feel like this is all just like some big setup. It's just driving me bonkers. Alright, here we go. Cause I 100% went into this Let's Play like, yeah, I shouldn't have too many problems anywhere. And we've had a couple stars or a couple episodes in a row now where just like one star gives me the runaround. I'm forgetting the name of that band. Oh my goodness, there's a song reference. I'm forgetting the name of the band. It's Blues something, I think, or something Blues. You wanna give me the runaround? Somebody, look it up. Post-process me, I guess. I don't know. Get in the comments. I have no good solution for that. I'm sure post-process me will do something about it. It's a good band too. Like, they do a lot of cool like blues stuff. It's really, really good. I just can't think of their name. Whew. Okay, hey Mario, we're gonna play nice now. Please and thank you. Okay, we're getting better at that part of the job. The part where we collect 8 red coins, we're still stagnantly awful. Something Blues. What is it? I really can't think of the name of that band. You're kidding. You're kidding! Now I can do it just fine. Okay. That's what I'm trying to do, is that quick double jump where you do a little like kick in place and then a jump following it. See? No problem. I guess I just gotta stop trying to do that because clearly it's not working. Something changes about me in there. The music, Blues Traveler. I'm pretty sure it's Blues Traveler. It's the music video where they're like playing up the fact that a member of the band there, he's like a heavier guy. What was his name? Oh jeez. Post-process me, you gotta censor that. Hopefully that's the only swear. No, but yeah, one of the members of Blues Traveler was like a heftier guy. I'll remember his name randomly later, I'm sure. But he was a heftier guy, and so for that music video they played that up where like it's like this really like showy, you know, handsome punk rock band on a stage, and they got a guy like jumping around the stage lip syncing to it, like a really skinny guy, and the camera cuts to like people trying to sneak into the club, and you know, like playing up the fact that this is indeed a big deal. That's why I was trying to do that, because you can't just single hop up here. No. The genuine fear. I hope you know that was not exaggeration. There's just that much genuine fear in me right now. But yeah, they're playing it up, and then like it periodically cuts to like behind the curtain, and the heftier band member there like singing his heart out into a microphone and playing harmonica, and he's like hidden, and the curtain gets pulled open, and people realize, but some don't. And the stage manager's like pissed about it, so angry. I don't know if I'll censor that one. That's an executive decision for later. Last star of this stage. But yeah, no. Blues Traveler is totally the name of the band. You wanna give me the run. It's a good one. I don't listen to that one a lot. I wish I knew more of the lyrics so I wasn't just singing like one part of the chorus like an obnoxious 12-year-old who just found out what the radio is. Anyway. So, the last one was called Wiggler's Red Coins. We didn't see any Wigglers. You might have heard some little footsteps, though. I didn't look up, but you might have saw at the top of the screen some of like this chain link ceiling looking thing. It was actually a little transparent, and if we had looked up, we would have seen a big old Wiggler sort of wandering around in there. You know, doing little scuttles. And if we come up to our secret place 1 in Ground Pound, the water drains from the top of the mountain, and then we go in the pipe. You do have to do that as Big Mario, you know, when the island's tiny. Trying to make sure that I explain it as clearly as possible. And then you have to switch to Small Mario or Big Island, however you want to look at it, and climb to the top. Go past the box that has that star. Pool's gone, you can fall down the hole you just ground pounded. And this Wiggler is angry because you just dumped all that water on his head. Welcome to a boss fight, I guess. I mean, technically a boss fight. It's pretty... I was gonna say, you can't kick him, can you? You have to jump on his head. And you stomp on me and I'm really, really mad. Yeah, exactly. He moves faster. Stomp on him a couple times. Now you're asking for it, Linguini Breath, and he ups the speed. I love Linguini Breath. The writing in this game is phenomenal. That counted. Perfect. Uncle, okay, I'll give you this star. Yeah, so what's interesting here is the star is what's making him big. He gives up his star and he gets all small and he falls through the grate. There he goes. But I don't know what that's about. There's some coins up here in case you lose health, but you know, if you really gotta get some coins for 100 coins, there's some there as well. Anyway, that's Tiny Huge Island, and we're done with this section of the castle. How crazy is that? This whole area is sorted, and it only took forever. Anyway, let's go up these stairs. Gotta do it in style. Yahoo, 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 yahoo. Totally a backwards long jump. You can't catch on the stairs and build speed in this version, unfortunately. But we have well over 50 stars, so no worries. We don't have to do any crazy speedrun clipping here. Just open it up for ourselves. Toad. Hey, Toad. Yeah, we just get a power star. Love that. Alright, you bet I want to save. Keep all that progress going. We could just finish the game, but that would be for lamos, because we don't have 120 stars yet. You only need 70. Welcome to a secret area of Peach's Castle. What I think is the last of the castle secret stars. It's all about the wing cap. It's an 8 red coin mission in the sky. Obviously, you know, wing cap. Land on the clouds and things. But the tricky bit is that if we fall, we don't go back to Peach's castle. We go outside. We land in the castle courtyard there. Or, no, the castle courtyard's the part with the fountain, I think. We land where you start when you boot up the game or when you get a game over. That is the best way to explain it. Let's open up the cannon. That's going to be a big deal. And I don't know if this was a bad choice to come down here first. I think it might have been the better choice, because getting up from this cannon is really tough, but the star's near the top, and there are coins down this way, so yeah, better to just do it. Yaha! I don't know what's there. I think I can get this going though. Oh, it's the extra life cloud. That's fine. That is a nice thing. You don't actually lose a life if you, air quotes, die in this area. Because, again, you don't die. You just land outside Peach's castle. Which is arguably more obnoxious, but there's a silver lining. There's, you know. It's nice that you don't have to totally just give up, I guess. Like, it sounds really awful when I say it like that, but, you know. Boy, you wanna give me the run around. Dude, I'm so sorry. That song's really catchy. If you've never heard Run Around by Blues Traveler, please do. It is an absolute classic. Like, the clouds sort of count as snow, I guess, because you land in it like you would if you fell down Cool Mountain or Snowman's Land, etc., etc. Oh, it's a rainbow. I was like, what's with the Mega Vine? Okay, oh yeah, we can get back over to the cannon and try for that red coin again. Boosh. Well, you wanna give me the run? I'm sorry. There's good music playing too. That's the worst part. That's part of why I think I keep coming back to singing that, is because I can't hear the game music. I love the game music, but there is no music in my ears. I'm just sitting here in awkward silence talking to myself. I am experiencing what other people experience when they just hear me recording. Because obviously, you know, when I'm recording, I put on headphones. Gotta get that good audio quality, but then no one can hear what I hear. So like when I'm streaming or recording and I do have the audio and I'm just kind of like going for it, it is the experience I'm presently having where I just sort of sound like I'm insane because I'm just talking to myself. Like kind of enthusiastically, you know, which is funny. Nope, I didn't mean to triple jump. Not yet. We're gonna get the safety wing cap. We're just gonna take a nice easy ride down to that star. I think this is the last of the castle's secret stars, so... Oh hey, the 1-up. Yeah, I don't think the last 8 red coins counts as a... Where's the rest of the level? How did I end up all the way down here? Oh my goodness. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. There we go, star number 106, or 105, my bad. Let me think. 14 from the other levels puts us at 119, and then the 8 reds. Yep, that is the last castle secret star. Alright, last 2 levels. Let's kick off the first with Tick-Tock Clock. A minute hand determines a factor in this level. This level's got a lot of moving pieces and swinging pendulums. If the minute hand is on the 12, as we just saw, everything freezes. On 3, it goes at a modest pace. At 6, I believe it is random, and at 9, it is fast. 6 and 9 might be swapped, but basically, you have the toggle switch based off of when you enter the painting of the clock. You know, wherever the hands are, you can sort of decide. And I typically default to freeze unless I discover that I can't accomplish a star with it being frozen, or I know beforehand. This is roll into the cage, I think, right? This is roll into the cage. Should be. If not, then I'm not sure. Yep, that is roll into the cage. Okay. This is definitely the stage where I'm like, I certainly can read the name, but that doesn't mean I know which star corresponds, because some of them are very, very similar. The pit and the pendulums. Yeah, this one, I actually want to say it's near the top, which we can't get to with it frozen, but I do know a star we can do. It's sort of sequence breaky, but that feels right. What with the situation we're in and stuff, theoretically I could just lose a life and come back to it later. So, okay, right here, I'm gonna stand on this just in case. Yeah, that guy is still active. Not what I meant to do. So you're supposed to ride this around. It's supposed to be spinning over to that star, but you can see the roll into the cage we just did is directly above it. And you probably saw when we did roll into the cage, like it's really, really close directly above it. So we just do another little climb, and star's right there. Ah, but I missed. Basically, you can fall and do a kick and pull back into the star, and you know, skip the difficult part. I think we're gonna go for 3. Oh man, yeah, I think it's stop, slow, fast, and random. I think 9 is random. Difficult to be certain. Anyway, I hope this is the pit and the pendulums and not another one. So here we go. We get to see the level in action. All the conveyors moving and these blocks sort of rotating on their screw there. It's Tick-Tock Clock. It's very iconic. It's got the slider music, so it's got iconic music. The nice thing is, if you're on 6 or 3, or you know, whichever one's slow and fast, everything's at a consistent rhythm. You know, like if you pick the fast setting, it's faster and more difficult to keep up with, but it is still consistent. It is always the same amount of fast. And if you get slow, like I did here on 3, it is slow and easier to deal with, but it is still a consistent rhythm. It will never not be the same amount of slow. Just jump kick over these. Make sure not to get burned and fall into the abyss. But with 9, I'm still going by the assumption that 9 is random. I just said don't get burned. Random essentially means that each individual moving part decides what speed it wants. So that like stack of 3 blocks you saw me wait on for them to spin and then climb up. One block can be going slow and another can be going fast, and the third one could also be going fast, but it started at a different time, so it just is timed differently. You know, like in a situation like this, I can stand here and wait, and they sort of shimmy and then turn. That is the benefit, is even on random, things usually have tells, like this one pulls back and the blocks sort of shimmy in place and then start turning. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Problem solved. But yeah, everything's got a sort of tell to it. It's like Punch-Out. Watch this not even be the pit and the pendulums, because pendulums are the swinging bits, so I think it's not. But it is a star we need to get anyway, so it's fine. The nice thing is once we are on this raised arrow, the fire can't climb it, it just bumps into the edge. So now we're safe. Which is good, because we got a minute. I'm just gonna gently place my controller on the desk. We got a minute. Do 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 do. Still watching out there? Sorry, couldn't help myself. I'm tired. Watch out for that amp. No problem though. Alright, get a hand, yeah, that's the name of it. I knew that actually. So Pit and the Pendulum's it must be the one at the top. Yeah, so Get a Hand was the next star. Alright, welcome to what I am pretty sure, yep, is random. I can tell just by that pendulum because that is such an inconsistent speed. Yeah, see this one's getting faster and slower and... Oh no, never mind, 9 is fast. I'm just delusional. So 6 is random, 9 is speed, 12 is stop, and 3 is slow. So we actually do need 3. Oh, hopefully that counted. Hopefully that counted. Please? Yes, it's moving. Because moving in the fast area can be really hard. In the slow area, sometimes you gotta kind of stop, but at least you can kind of... You have time to think and things won't just fling you like we just saw. And when the clock is stopped, you have to do some crazy speedrun stuff to get up to the top. So, unfortunately, we will not be going in at 12. I'm all for mixing speedrun maneuvers with casual play where it makes it easier. We've seen that a couple different times, but... you know. I think it's also important to draw the line between, like... you know, something fairly attainable for a casual to do, and climbing TikTok clock while it's frozen. I believe... Oh, no, don't throw me. My brain just called that guy a flingza, like the flingza roller in Splatoon, and it's very much so not that. I don't know his name still. That's the real bonus episode, just going back and correcting all the different incorrect enemy names or unknown enemy names throughout the playthrough. That's the Pit and the Pendulums. Not even technically the top of the clock, but it's up there. Man, everybody's getting online this recording session. I think was it last episode? I think it was last episode. There were like 3 people who were getting online, and I just stopped mentioning it. And I'm sure Keen Eyes will see them all in the corner, just the little edges. Stomp on the thwomp. Oh, there's another near the top. I'm glad I went in while it was moving. Yeah, I think from here on in we're mostly wanting moving platforms, with one exception. One major exception I can think of. Hi, okay. And that'll be apparent when it comes. I think even the 100 coins, we kind of have to have the clock moving, which is interesting. Our major exception to the moving rule is the 8 red coins. It's literally called stop time for 8 red coins. Or something to that degree. I'm not sure if that's the exact wording, but it tells you to stop time in its name. So clearly, you're supposed to stop time, but... unfortunately, you can't really do that for the 100 coins, so you sort of have to kind of middle ground it. Is there a coin box out there? I don't remember. What star am I even on? Stomp on the thwomp. Okay, focus. We're in it. Is it up here, maybe? Uh-oh. That certainly happened. Okay, and the thwomp is onwards and upwards. You enjoying the fog yet? Okay. Good old N64. We put too much on the level. I'm gonna just put some fog over it. Rotating platforms. Okay, a little bit further. Boom, baby. Okay, we got another minute here as we ride a pendulum, or a pendulum, one of the clock hands. Got another minute. Alright. So this one, though, we have to hop onto this conveyor. And here's our thwomp. Careful, this conveyor does not lead evenly into that platform the thwomp's pounding on. You can fall. Get on his head, ride him up, and boom, star. Alright, I'm gonna take an educated guess and say the next mission is 8 red coins. That is the one thing, is unless you've memorized the order the stars are, not quite. You do have to just sort of guess. So 8 reds might be the one following. Somebody just went by my window with very loud music. I don't know if their windows were down. I hope so. Because if not, then that was really blaring in their car. I should really close my window when I record, but it just gets so stuffy in this dorm. I could never. Twould die. Oh my goodness. This is how you're supposed to do this star. I'm struggling. This is certainly a working solution, I guess. It's just backflip everything. Very monotonously. That is the nice thing about this game, I think, is they really leaned into the fact that it was 3D, and that means you have a lot of just movement options. You can sort of decide how you want to do missions. And because everything's available to you, I mean, I just went in the totally wrong mission, and stop time for red coins is done. Because I stopped time, you know, and that was available to me. It's not like the red coins appear specifically in the red coin mission. You can just grab them whenever. I like that. Yeah, so that was the 6th. Time jumping on moving bars is... Let me think about that one. That might also be a top of the clock star. I'm not fully sure. Risky business. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Nice. Ah! Alright, I think it's further up. Further up! I went like full southern accent there. That's what happens when you come from the middle of nowhere, is your brain goes neutral and your voice just slips and you're like, okay. Further up. Alright, yeah, not towards the pit and the pendulums. Now I'm like stuck in it. Alright. Let's get on these triangles. There it is. Okay, it was over here. It was that thing where I was like, I think that's just a coin box. It's not just a coin box. It's a rock. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry as I fall to the bottom of the stage and have to do all that all over again. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. Goodness. Here I come, I am Cinnamon. Remember that? The high-key racist Applejack Cinnamon? Something, the good old days. It is really weird how I think a lot of people, myself included, sort of grew up with things that were like kind of high-key racist, and we just didn't notice. Like it was perfectly normal. You know, we were like, yeah. And looking back, you're like, oh, I don't remember this being that racist. And it's like, of course you don't. You were a kid. Why would you think about that, you know? You're too busy worried about the next Transformer. Wait, that wasn't it? Where do I need to go, then? TikTok clock, everybody. It's a confusing stage, in my defense. In my defense, I'm being left unsupervised. Alright, like... Here we go, here we go. This is the one. This is the one. Okay. Boom. There it is. Alright, now we just gotta do the 100 coins, but we're up on time for this episode. So next time on Let's Play Super Mario 64, we'll be diving into the 100 coins of TikTok clock, and then the last course of the game. We are in the end game, folks. We're almost done. See y'all next time. Goodbye.